Hello and welcome back. We are playing Panzer Corps, the Grand Campaign, 1939. We're almost to the end of the first year of the war. We're fighting in Oslo. As you see, we need to win this battle, otherwise it ends the campaign. So let's see what our mission briefing is. We need to capture all objectives, and the KMS Blucher must survive. If you were watching the end of the last video, we got a few units that we're allowed to upgrade. So did we move our tanks? Yeah, we upgraded our tanks. We now have available Panzer 3Fs with the green numbers showing the improvements and the red ones showing where there is a loss. So slightly less fuel, but a little bit better at anti-tanks, a little bit better at defence. You also notice we have a J52, and inside those are Jäger paratroops, and we can purchase those now if we need them up here. Other than that, the only other new thing, Grenadiers I think are new, and instead of just having Opel Blitz trucks, we can now have standard camp wagons. Can we upgrade our SS? Let's have a quick look. Excellent. So our SS can upgrade now as well to Grenadiers, which I'm going to do. As you can see, they lose a point of ammo, but faster initiative, better defense against tanks, and only cost 40 points. If we give them APCs, that's quite expensive, but you know what, let's do it. There, and these are mounted troops. I quite like mounted troops anyway, and if you look at this map, it's pretty rough terrain, so I think it's going to be useful to have those. Trucks move faster on roads, and I think we're probably going to be travelling mostly on roads on this one. So I'm not going to bother upgrading those to half-tracks. So everything has to start in the air, I think. We can put a few units on the ground. So Oladir, where is the wonderful Oladir? We could upgrade him. We can make him Grenadiers. Makes him a little bit more powerful. But he uses that massive flexibility that he has with being able to run all over the place. So let's put Oladir in here. Give him some artillery, and we want a few other troops too. Let's put those. Actually, Kershaw. Let's keep Kershaw without that. Let's put Kershaw on there as well. We'll get some artillery because we do not want to lose any of these, and we'll get our infantry close. So, going to be attacking up here as well, so we'll put 2 infantry and boats here with artillery. I don't know if there's going to be a huge air force. How many bases they've got? They've only got 3, so it's not going to be a massive amount of air. I'm gonna risk it. I'm going to keep using 2. It's a bit weak, but hey, this is the Stuka with the extended range. So let's put him in here. Rudel, and we have Lent. Now, is it worth? See, Lent is quite a good character for attacking, so it might be worth switching him back into an actual attacking role. Let's keep him on that for now. I think the Ju-87B upgrades to an R shortly, so maybe I'll have a look, see how the stats there, and I think the C changes to a D, so we'll have a look at that. For now, there's not a huge amount of difference. Where's my Super Scout? There's Brutal Super Scout. He's going to charge across here. We'll keep the Stukas going because we're going to need to hit in here quite quickly. Again, I'm using a lot of air power, and I haven't got a huge amount of infantry because of it. But we have got the paratroopers as auxiliaries. We've only got 1 infantry here, 2 infantry there, so 3 infantry. That is really not a lot. There's 2 more infantry here. Okay, that's not so bad. That's okay. So we've also got some little torpedo boats. So there may be some enemy ships in here. This indicates that it's shallow water. Oh no, it's mines. So going in here is not good news. We also have a little destroyer, and we have the Blucher that needs to survive. And I think he's getting pounded by this guy, so we need to knock that out as soon as we can. And our other 2 objectives are at the very far north, which we might be able to do with a little paratrooper landing. Maybe paratrooper up here. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's get on with it. Actually, that's SS. We can deploy that for free. So let's pop him in as well. We haven't got any tanks, but I don't think this is a tank map just because of the amount of trees. We'll see. Okay, bad weather's coming in as well. So I'm just going to tweak the volume down just a teeny bit more, and that should be okay. So let's take the port. I was hoping for a little bit more in a one-up, but that'll do. Can these both? There we go. Gotta love the motorboats. That's the air threat eliminated. We'll bring in, actually let's use the guy that can't move quite so far. Okay, so that should be sorted soon. We can move the artillery up. We'll get all these things to land. Actually, we may as well land up here a bit. Do that. And they can land one in here, one in here. We can carry on round. Let's try a paratrooper raid. Maybe up here. So send them up. They're auxiliaries anyway, so if it all goes horribly wrong, we can give let's give them a 109, 110. In case they get attacked. Is there anybody in this port? Let's have a look. Let's lend. Let's get Rudel. Let's have a look over here. Okay, so that port is undefended. So let's get as far up as we can. So he's going to take that square. He's going to take that square. No, hang on. Go up here. He can take that square. And he'll take that square. There's no point losing. No. Let's get these in. Artillery cleared. Where's the next airbase on the line? So we want to capture this airbase really quickly. Actually, that's probably what I should do with these two. We'll use the paratroopers to catch this. It means then I can extend my lines. That would make a lot more sense. Okay, let's carry on up. Lent is quite good at most stuff. Let's get him in position. There's probably AA here, so let's not get too close. Start harassing and then throw some fighters in. Move up the battleship. Cruiser rather. Okay, and now we have the destroyer. So let's get him away from contact with the ground troops. There's two. Okay, well, let's fight our way out. Yeah, I think we'll just have to get in there quickly. Okay, as always, quick check of the map. All of these are dark in colour, which means that they've moved apart from the Blucher. And we have all the air units have moved. Okay, bad weather's coming. Hopefully we'll get away with that. Oh! There's an air unit. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's 3 sets of guns. I need to have a combat sled of coffee here. They came out of the defences. Okay, let's do it. So, he goes in here. We still haven't actually captured the fort, that port, which is a mistake I often make. I forget. So, sort out their air power. Okay, he's the extra movement guy. Let's do what we can. Yeah, why they leave the dug-in areas just makes no sense. Get these guys. Gonna race these guys up. Will that count as a capture? Nope, okay, so we'll need to be careful and make sure we do take that. Yeah, it'll be faster on the ground. What I'm going to try and do is take this without using my infantry. If I can get my tank to do it, I can use my infantry. Okay, that's that sorted. We can start up here. Yeah, just use my artillery first. Silly bear. Okay, they'll grab that next turn. Still may as well go get some fuel. Right, so we're going to change the plan. We're going to use paratroopers. So, put this one over here. This one down here. Not going to lose my precious troops. Sometimes the fighters do much better, weirdly. Doesn't appear to be anything. And if there is, Riddle will find it. Okay, so Riddle's highlighted everything. 1 for 4 is pretty good though. It is Lent. Let's see, let's see if we can do even better. We don't really want to lose any. So that's them down to 2 guns. These strong points have a range of 1, so it's only these 2 that really are a threat. These are my auxiliaries, so we can be a little loose with our lives. Okay, quick check of the map. All the air's moved. The artillery can move up. We can't really escape anywhere. If we move into the port, the guys will get an attack anyway, so okay, so we're losing 3 strength points a turn, so we've got 3 turns effectively to get rid of all of these other guys. So let's get moving. Now these guys, the SS guys that I gave the half-tracks have an attack value. It's not much, but as you saw there, it's enough. Troops. If you drop without an airbase underneath it, it scatters into any one of those 6 surrounding squares or the one underneath it. If you over an airbase, it lands exactly on the airbase. We really do need to capture that airbase relatively soon. Okay, let's make sure we don't throw away Olidier's life. Chase him, race straight up as fast as we can. I'll send him up. These guys can charge this way. We'll send artillery up. I think it's going to be a bit of a bottleneck here. Just need to be a bit careful. It's 8. The advantage of having an attack of +2. It's insane. Those guys are very useful. Okay, so we've got that captured. Okay, going into the port doesn't reject it. I'm not sure why we've got these little gunboats now. They don't really have a purpose. Not that long. Can the big ships capture? No. Okay. Get up here quite quick. Gosh. 1 for 4, 1 for 2. Okay, let's do it. It is a primary objective to save the ship, so we will. This is my auxiliary unit, so I'll use this one again. Oh my goodness, that was an awesome one. Okay, those 2 are really earning the money now. These guys are going to attack this base next turn and we should capture it. Okay, just in case something goes wrong. Swap these out. Yep, just in case don't use any expensive fighters. And a quick look. These guys haven't moved, but I'm keeping them there anyway. And everybody's moved. The Blucher is not moving. Okay, that should be less than 3 this time, hopefully. Excellent, it's gone for this, which is an absolute waste. Okay, so I think we're at a point where we can save the ship now. And let's see how these paratroopers do. Let's give them some help. Nice. Let's bit of a risk, can't defend itself. Again, using the fact that these guys have a very limited attack value, but it does make a difference. Now what I've done is I've run away from these 2 ports and not actually captured them, which is a little bit silly. So I will need to make sure that I capture them, otherwise, again, this port here, I ran away without capturing it. Let's move these up. Where's my capture? This unit is going to become quite powerful, I think. That +2 is insane. So I don't need to capture these, but I'm going to, so they can come around the back, and I'm not sure if this is one of the bases where you get like a free tank if you capture it. We'll see anyway. Right, that needs to refuel. We're definitely going to take that Northern Airport this turn and next turn. Just these fortifications. We'll shoot and scoot. That is pretty much sorted. Excuse me. And he needs to get back for fuel. Race up. And now it's going to be a turn or two of basically you rushing through, maybe send this unit back to capture these 2 ports. Just don't want to forget. Okay, there is no response from the enemy, so what we'll do is we will have a quick save, just in case something goes wrong. Okay, so we've now captured the airbase. What we can do is, next turn, if there's nothing above the airbase, they can go back into G52s, and they can carry on north, so we may as well push on up. We'll come in from the back. So, we don't actually need to take this one because it's not in contact with anything, but we may have to clear out this one, which Pioneers are very good at, making advantage of the fact that they can't shoot long range. Oh, weak. Right, now before I forget, capture these bases. There's not really anything else to do, but in case we get snuck on from the south, let's guard that. And we can get back on ships. Actually, I'll do that. I'll show you. Here we go. So we can choose. We can go on a landing craft. We've got Ju-52s available, and we've got a train available. And if we could jump on the train, we can follow the train lines. But you have to get on and off at a city on this version. I think in Panzer Corps 2 they're changing that, because at the moment I would have to get off here. But if I capture this north base, then I could use the train and in pretty much in one turn get all the way up here. Let's see how close we can get. So I'll leave them here and we'll take a train. We'll do that just because we haven't done that yet. We know we've got an airbase over here, so let's get these guys towards it. We can refuel. Okay, Rudel, let's see what we've got. Actually, he's not refueled. Let's just refuel him, there's no rush. He can refuel. Let's have a look. Let's try and soften these up. Without any loss, that would be awesome. Lent. Excellent, that'll be down shortly. Pop the fighters in. All the fortifications destroyed. And a 9 cross for very little loss. Okay, so we're using him on the train. He needs to refuel or re-ammo. We could jump straight in. Yep, let's do it. Cool, we'll clear that next turn. And I think that's everything. Quick check. Yeah, we know about him. And we know about our fighters. We just need to remember our little sneaky 52 at the back there. So, artillery can't capture towns, unfortunately. That. Okay, let's see if we can capture this. Okay, there's only 5 in there. Not really much else for these guys to do. Just soften them up. Probably more useful to get them on the other side, so we can go on to naval transport, and we can go across here, and then next time we can unload. And we're going to wait for this guy with the train. He'll be able to catch up, no problems. Let's get him refueled. Okay, let's get the fighter out of the way. Still potential that there could be a fighter on here. We've captured this base up here as well if we need it. So we can go on to transport. We're back in the J52 and we'll head up here. The reason I'm not dropping right next to the base is because what I don't want to do is when the paratroopers drop, you'll see actually they're orange, so they are disrupted. They've got to reorganize themselves, and it's normally 50%, so you can see there 5 out of 10 are blue. Here, there we go. So the unit strength 5 are in blue, so they're disrupted. It takes a turn to get themselves sorted out, and then they can attack. And if I do that here, then these guys are going to really cause a lot of damage before these can even get in. Even though they are my auxiliary troops, I still don't want to lose them. Okay, let's get the engineers up. May as well refuel him. And just start harassing stuff. That's Rudel, so that's... Let's have a peek. Let's put him here. Okay, so anti-air, bit of artillery, and a few troops. Not a huge amount left. Not going to throw my troops away for nothing. That'll do. Okay, stand a check. Everything's good there. Everything's good here. We must forget about him in a minute. We could start attacking. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll use these guys to try and hit this if we can. What is the range? The range is 4 for that. And this has a range of 4 as well. So that's good. He's probably not ever going to get close enough. Okay. Okay, the weather's bad, so our air units can't do anything. Don't think we're going to capture another base this turn. He acts as a spotter. Next turn we will bring this up because he'll need a square to get off. go this way. Let's risk going that way. Okay, oh dear, there's nothing up north, but we could come around and hit this one from over the mountains. May as well use their speediness. You can't transport, just thinking about these, I was thinking, oh, we could drop something behind. You can't transport tanks by air, unfortunately. That would be nice. It's not going to happen. Okay, so they were refueling. Awesome. Okay, they dug in level 6. This is where having a 111 would have been useful. Yeah, these guys are not going to get close enough. I'm not going to attack this turn, I'll wait one more turn. Bring up the SS. The troops. And next turn, he will have caught up with all of his friends. Oh yeah, paratroopers up north. We will go in this way. 4 for 4. Let's do it. Oh, right, it's defense. That's bad news. And we'll drop our other paratroopers. Okay. Turn 8. Well, they didn't do anything. Paratroopers always take a lot of losses, just because they generate very little support. If you had a 111, that would have made a bit of a difference. I could have softened them up a bit more that way. But let's just destroy all this. Okay, give him for extra support. Range. So it goes on here. Go for rail. And as you can see, we can move. Oh, we can actually move all the way up to here. But you can't disembark the same turn that you've embarked. Yep. Oh wow, I've never seen them run away from a dug-in area before. Okay, let's start softening this up. Long range to go. It shouldn't be a problem. Let's pop brutal just up here at the back, just to make sure there's nothing around there. 0 for 5. Okay, we are going to resupply, and then next turn. Oh, we didn't capture this town. Oh, goodness me. Okay. We'll send somebody back to capture it. Okay, we're going to take out this AA next unit. They have nothing for us. That's them unloaded. So you can unload and move in a turn, which is good. Bang. Don't really need much. Just take it back. The reason I'm attacking the artillery first is because if I attack the anti-aircraft gun at the moment, the artillery is still going to get to fire. So we'll just soften everything up as much as we can. See, you got to fire, but there's teeth. We've cleared that out. There's the artillery. around the top. Big hit from Elidir. Got another air base. Case needed next turn. It should be. And if you notice there, another thing that paratroops have a problem with, they only ever have 4 rounds of ammo, they can't carry a lot. So they're very good for very short, sharp operations, and then they really have to get out as fast as they can, or you have to hope that the rest of your army gets in and catches up. Don't know that we really need much air power now. I think that is it. Yeah, let's just keep those there. These poor troops I forgot about. Oh, I've got one down there as well. Oh, wait a minute. Did I not catch those? Is there somebody sneaking around the back there? Am I being dim? Maybe I forgot. Well, we've got 5 turns. Elidir can get down there in pretty much no time. We can jump on a train and get back. Okay, let's put all of our airplanes next to an airbase. They're fine, they're fine. Okay, there can't be much of a counter left now. So I'm not going to capture this last base because I want to capture all the other points. Get as much as we can. So Elidir can come racing down here. Let's go down this way. So I'll capture those 2. There's not really much else for him to do. I think that's everything. We'll take those just in case. We'll put this in here in case they try and spawn anything in. A lot of firepower available. Let's bring him back to base. With all that. Okay, just end the turn there. Yep, see, there was somebody sneaking around the back. So, tanks come right out of field, but he's caught that. Elidir is going to go down and sort this lot. Pop this in so we don't get caught. Race these guys around. That's a train line. Can we take a train? Yeah, okay. Unload there. I can't move anyway. Let's get Lent into position. Where's the long range one? There's the long range Stuka. Okay, this is embarrassing. Oh, there's 2 units down there. Okay. Get those back too. Oh, and there's a blooming thing here as well. Oh my goodness me, wow. Okay, so because they got to capture a city, they've managed to flood it with spawn points. Oh no. Unload. So what was a very easy mop-up operation, I've now made really difficult for myself. So let's try and get these as fast as we can. So now captured a key objective. Let's go from bad to worse. Yes, that one's altered. Long range to go. Nice, good hit. Okay, let's get up here and capture this one before we forget. There's no one else around that can get there, I don't think. No, let's rush this back. Keep an eye on up here. Actually, that is an objective, so if we are just capture that. Okay, it's not really worth trying to get paratroopers back. We need to refuel him. Okay, good grief. Could lose this here. Okay, that objective sorted. That is sorted. They're all sorted. We need to take this port. So let's push our way through. Pushing back, that's them wasting ammo. I don't think you can get off if you're in the middle of nowhere, but we'll find out next time. Okay, oh man. Right, they're on bases, that's fine. He's got fuel. Last turn to redeem this terrible situation. Good grief. Nope, you can't get off in the middle, that is just annoying. All of this because I forgot to capture. Here. We've managed to capture the key objective, which is that is the important bit. Have they got enough ammo? Yep, that's fine. Let's try and get to run away if nothing else. What I want these to do is to concentrate on the tank. So they don't try and take this back. That was a good hit. Again, they can't get off. There. Okay. Whew. That was lucky. Decisive victory. Just got away with it. Let's have a look. What have we got then? So yep, it was just those two left, which we could have cleared in maybe 1 or 2 turns. Okay, let's see what goes on next. The crew are happy. And we can carry on getting extra trade from Sweden. April the 14th. We have got to secure the city of Lillehammer, and we should be fighting the British. So they'll already be in the city, or they'll be coming in from the north. So be prepared for organised resistance. Okay, we've not fought the British very much. We're on the deployment phase. We've got no units. Let's just reinforce. Pioneers, yep, they're quite useful. It's not a lot of prestige, that's fine. The SS definitely. Yeah, these guys. Wow, these guys are awesome. Can you see their stats? Can't remember how you get the stats up when they're in this mode. Information. That's fine. Bring it up. Kershaw I'm going to spend points on, but everybody else I'm not really going to bother. Artillery is good. We didn't lose very few casualties that battle. Fighters are good. They're all good. So Rudel can get back up to 10, and that's all we need. So we'll have a look at the map in the next video. Thank you for watching at this point, and I'll see you soon.